So the ratings came out yesterday. As predicted, we didn't beat Dancing with the Stars. We were second place, which, I would love to. I wish they would have waited 2 weeks. Dancing with the Stars in their finale.
When you were in your own world.
So in 2 weeks, we'll be then some of the papers were like, they got it. We came in number one, 18 to 49-year-olds, so the network called me. They were thrilled because from the network standpoint, they were like, they had nothing to go up against Dancing with the Stars with. So they were like, because some of the papers are saying, well, Howard Stern didn't beat Dancing with the Stars, so he didn't bring anything to it. Last year, Dancing with the Stars debuted against nothing. Their leading was The Voice.
You mean America's Got Talent?
I mean, yeah, America's Got Talent went on last year and didn't have to go up against anything, really, which I would have preferred because we're going up against their finale.
Right.
And like I said to you, what I predict will happen is this show will grow every week. We had over 10 million viewers, and then we'll be the number one show by the summer, just like always. I think the show is that good. And NBC described to me on the phone, I said, why'd you guys program it against that? We could have just been the number one show. And they go, well, hey, we needed something to put on. You guys did your mission. Your ratings were as high as The Voice. The Voice's finale.
Right.
You did phenomenally well. And, and that's what we needed, what we were going to put on. So I would have liked to have been number one overall.
Sure.
I don't like just being number one, 18 to 49, but, So it was considered a success. And I was like, oh, shoo. I was like, oh, good. Because I didn't want to go on there and bomb.
Of course not.
And then they blame me, So, I mean, everyone would say, Howard Stern's show now.
Right.
It's the Howard Stern show. No, it's America's Got Talent. But I don't know. Everyone was waiting, I don't know for what, but it felt really good. And people seem to generally like the show. Especially the people who used to watch the show who aren't fans of mine seem to like my addition to the show.
Absolutely, yeah.
From what I heard.
Yeah.
Eric the Midget, you're on the air. Eric the actor.
Well, Eric's a big fan of the show.
Eric, we were in San Francisco, but they didn't show Eric last night, I don't think.
No, because I think I saw where I would have been, but the cotton candy guy, his big belly, I think blocked me out.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't show Eric.
Cotton Candy's belly blocked Eric.
Yeah. But Eric was there in San Francisco.
A couple of questions regarding that, and also a little thing about one of the contestants. 2 questions. One is, why did they cut Howie's extremely funny line that he delivered to the opera singer guy?
They cut a lot of funny lines. They cut a lot of funny lines of mine. They cut out a lot of funny lines of Howie.
Well, he's particularly interested in Howie's line.
Yeah. I don't know. Howie sometimes gets lines cut, and so do I.
The line was a joke about the guy making everybody, because he talked about helping people take crap. Howie said, well, I think you helped everybody in here take a shit.
Oh.
Well, they couldn't air that, Eric.
Right. I think,
they could have believed it.
No, it's network television.
It's the family. A friend of mine has been watching it with his kids, like a lot of people do. And even like when the stripper took off his shirt and he had the ring around. You remember the first episode, the ring, he had it tied to his nipple or something? Like they have to answer an hour's worth of questions to their kids just with that. Why did that man take off his clothes kind of thing? And why, the kids. So if Howie's line gets bleeped, you got to sit there and go, no, he was making a duty joke, but he called it shit. And, and then you got to go through a whole explanation.
One time at the table, they censored you saying that you were an ass.
Yeah, asshole. Yeah, that's not considered so bad anymore. Eric, I don't edit the show. That's the other thing. If I edited the show, it would just all be me. Quite frankly, I think I'm, fantastic.
And then the other thing was one of the beginnings, Howie flew in on a jetpack.
That wasn't really him.
Well,
I know. That's what I was thinking. Okay, they used a stunt person, then cut him into it, obviously.
Right. So then what's the problem?
I was wondering, making sure that it wasn't him. That they really didn't have him do that.
You know what? I wasn't there, so I don't know.
I can guarantee you Howie didn't do that.
Yeah, I just saw Howie walking around with a helmet on, and I go, what's going on? And they go, you know what? You do your thing. I don't even want to, because they don't tell me. I just, I was like, why is Howie wearing a helmet? But I would have assumed it wasn't Howie. I mean, considering his fear of everything.
Right.
The guy's afraid to touch people. I can't imagine him coming in on a jetpack. But I don't know. I don't know for sure, Eric. I don't want to say.
Right. The one thing I wanted to say about one of the contestants, the contortionist dancer.
Yeah.
The one thing about him, he's good. One thing, if he's still in competition, ask him if he's ever been diagnosed with Ehlers-Danlos, because a lot of contortionists.
What did he say? I'm lost.
There's some disease he wants you to check out what he's got.
Robin.
I haven't paid attention to the last two questions. I'm kind of sitting here thinking about Andy Richter's coming in and what I'm going to do next. And what?
Why would you care what disease a contortionist has?
Because Eric has his bones all twisted up, and he's thinking maybe they have the same sort of.
Okay, so what?
He wants to know, but I know it's not interesting. Eric, I don't know the guy's medical history.
Send him 20 packs of gum and hang up.
Gary, shut the fuck up. And, Gary, I did not manipulate my list.
Manipulate?
Right. Hey, Eric, I got to go just because I got a guest coming, but it's good talking to you. And thanks for being there in San Francisco. Got to go. Bye.
Okay, talk to you next week.
Talk to you next week. How great would it be if I could have convinced Eric that Howie really travels around the country by jetpack.
Yeah, that's how he gets to every gig.
I would have done that if we had more time.